Today, I want to talk about something really important, something we all share: time. With every passing second, our life gets a little shorter. Every breath we take brings us one step closer to the end. So the most important question isn't, how much time do I have left? But rather, how will I use the time I do have? If we let our days slip by with temporary fun, with shallow pleasures that don't really mean anything, it's like we're watering the weeds in the garden of our mind. We're not just wasting time. We're actively feeding the things that will eventually creep in and take over, leaving no space for anything good to grow. Being human, a rare opportunity. Being born human, it's like getting a golden ticket. It's not just the right to be alive, it's a precious opportunity to awaken, a chance to grow, a chance to change, and a chance to break free from the cycle of suffering. But what if we waste this golden ticket on fleeting pleasures? It's like trading a bar of pure gold for a single cigarette. If we reach the end of our lives and we are still weak, still lost, still a slave to our desires, it's like we were born human, but never truly lived as one. And that is the greatest loss of all. The weeds in your mind's garden. Bad habits are like weeds in the garden of your mind. At first, they seem so small, don't they? Just a tiny thought. I'll do it later. But over time, that weed digs its roots deep. And if we don't pull them out completely, all it takes is a little rain, a little sun, and they're ready to sprout and spread all over again. Just trimming the leaves or cutting the top is never enough. We have to pull them out by the roots. And in their place, we need to plant valuable trees that can grow strong. When good things flourish, the weeds will have no room left to grow.
Uprooting with wisdom. Lasting change doesn't come from force. It comes from understanding. It's like a gardener pulling a stubborn weed. You don't just yank it out with all your might. If you do, the root might break off, and the part left deep in the soil will just grow back again. Instead, a wise gardener gently loosens the soil around it and pulls with patience. When we can clearly see the poison of our old habits, when we see how they destroy us, how much of our precious time they steal, and when we can clearly see the value of new, better habits, when we see where they will take us, what they will create for us, that's when real change begins, not through force, but through wisdom. So, train yourself like a loving mother cares for her child, with firm, steady, but gentle love. Practice because you want to grow, not because you're afraid to fall. Once you've successfully pulled out the weeds and planted new trees in their place, taking care of the garden becomes easier and easier. Eventually, the good trees will grow naturally on their own. You won't have to constantly worry about the weeds anymore. One day, what used to be so difficult will become your new normal, your second nature. And that tree of wisdom, which was once just a tiny seed, will provide you with shade for a very, very long time. Tree, today's choice is tomorrow's seed. Every action you take is like planting a seed in the garden of your life. Nature never lies. If you plant a mango seed, you're not going to get an apple tree. Sow seeds of kindness, and you'll harvest the sweet fruits of happiness. Sow seeds of integrity, and you'll find shade and peace, not burning regret. Sow seeds of mindfulness, and you'll grow deep roots, unshakable in any storm. But if you sow seeds of carelessness and water them with greed and desire, your garden will be filled with the weeds of ignorance and the thorns of suffering, leaving no space for wisdom to blossom. So ask yourself, what seeds are you planting today?
Start today. You don't have to wait for tomorrow. You don't have to wait for a special occasion. This very moment is the perfect starting point. Pick one small habit to change. Decide on one good thing to do. And start right now. Because this human life is too valuable to be wasted. And the time we have left might be a lot less than we think. Let me leave you with this final thought. Don't let death find you with a barren garden. Use every moment you have to plant trees of value, trees that will bear fruit for eternity. If you feel good after listening, don't forget to share it with your loved ones, subscribe, and press the bell. Let's grow together with understanding, not perfection. What helps you accept reality? Is it a teaching from Buddhism, Stoicism, or your own experience? Share below.